Hello, and welcome to another video. I'm Lorelle, and in this video we're going to talk about meditation and how to sit correctly during your practice. The meditation posture is a very crucial part of your meditation practice. If you have the wrong posture, you may experience back pain during your practice, you may experience dizziness or boredom, or you want to fall asleep. All of these things can happen because you have a wrong posture. Sometimes you collapse with your back the longer you go, and this influences even your focus during your practice. If you don't have the right posture, you may not be able to focus on what you actually want to focus on in your meditation practice because you're so distracted by the discomfort that you are having in your body. And while there are techniques out there that focus on experiencing pain and sitting through the discomfort, if you're a beginner, I really want you to have a good experience during your meditation practice because it's about the mind and it's about the awareness that you gain during your practice. So we want to make the posture as comfortable and as good as possible so that you don't have any interruptions during your practice. If you have the right posture during your meditation practice, you're able to meditate longer, you're able to focus better, your legs won't fall asleep, you won't experience that much back pain. You will need a little bit of training, but this will be easier the more you go. And you will then have a meditation posture that actually supports your practice and is not harming your practice. To explain you a little bit more on the posture, we're going to meet down on the mat. The most traditional posture is the lotus posture. This posture is when your feet are on your upper legs and they're kind of resting there. And you place your hands like this and you have a very straight back and you close your eyes. This is what it looks like from the side. You have a very straight back, your tummy is in, and you have your feet resting on your legs, and then you have your arms like this. The problem with this posture is that many people are not really able to get into the posture in the first place, and if they're in the posture, they are not really able to hold the posture for a long time because it can be very uncomfortable to sit like that. That's why I recommend a different approach to the posture itself. Our goal with the meditation posture is to have a very straight back and to have our knees as close to the floor as possible and to try to reduce any kind of weight that is on each leg. That's why I recommend that you don't sit like this, you don't sit like this, and you don't sit like this. You can do that, but then you have the danger of letting this leg fall asleep or the upper leg because it's quite a stretch here and here. That's why I recommend my beginner meditation clients, and I recommend it to you, to place your feet in front of each other. So you're gonna have one of them here and the other one in the front. And then you have the knees as close to the ground as possible, and you also have the right posture in your back. Still, with this posture, it can be challenging to keep a straight back. That's why I recommend people to take a little pillow and place it under the third part of your bum and sit a little bit on the pillow. You can take it one layer or another one, and you sit there and you see my posture already improved. I'll show it to you from the side. So here you have it without anything, and then you're going to take the pillow, you place it under the third part, and you sit. It's still quite flat. That's why I recommend to take it like double. And you see already how my posture improves. So you have this super nice posture where you have a straight back and your legs are lower than your hip. And you can sit like this. Alternatively, you can use like a little block, like a yoga block or some other block. And you can place it. This makes it very high. So you sit very high if you have a block. A lot of men start like this because they have a bad stretching in their legs. So they use a lot of the time a block. What is bad with a block is that it can be very uncomfortable because it's quite hard. What some people then do is they place like a little blanket on top of it, but still it's a little bit too high. It's almost like a sitting posture. If you're a total beginner, I really encourage you to start with a pillow method. Just double fold it and then place it under the third part. Put your legs like this, try to stretch them as wide as you can. And then when it comes to your hands, I encourage you to always keep them up so that the insides of the hand are pointing to the sky. So you want to keep them either like this, like this, like this, like this. But the best way is to really have it like this, where they're resting. You can point your fingers together or not. But just don't make a fist or don't make them like this, because you really want to have it open, because it's a kind of receptive posture where you're open to receive and to see. So you will want to have that. So this is the perfect posture. You see, I'm almost like a triangle. You can see that. I'm almost like, if I put like this, I'm like a triangle. And this is exactly what it's supposed to be. And now in that posture, you can easily meditate for 20, 30, 40 minutes without any pain. What I also recommend older people or clients who have a lot of back pain is to sit on a wall. So what you can do is you can just place yourself on a wall, next to a wall, very, very close so that your bum touches the wall. And you don't want to sit like this. You want to still keep the posture so that you kind of go as close to the wall as possible and that your upper back touches the wall. You want to make sure that your back touches the wall, and you can sit there and you can rest a little bit to the back so that your back won't collapse during your practice. You can also use a pillow and then place that under your bum again and then next to the wall, and then you are lifted and you are close to the wall. So either way works. You can also buy meditation pillows online or in a shop where there are like these round pillows where you can sit on. They are also quite hard and they are not very flexible, so I encourage you to use a pillow because you can mold it a little bit and fold it and make it so that you have the right height for your bum and that your back is straight and you're comfortable. I don't recommend meditating on a couch. I mean, you can meditate on a couch if you lean back the same way we lean back at the wall. So you go very, very close to the end of the couch and really make sure you have a straight back. But otherwise, you don't want to sit in that posture and be like this and hang on in the couch and then meditate. Because meditation is still a practice. It's not a relaxation. And we want to have it as a practice and not just hang around there and be comfortable. No, we want to make sure that we have a good posture, straight back, and that we actually start a practice. As you progress with your meditation practice, I really encourage you to start working on some stretches so that you can open your hips a bit wider and that your posture ultimately increases. This will come over the years as you practice naturally, but I encourage you to do some little stretches so you can help it out. Some things I really recommend is you place your feet close to each other and you try to just press your knees down and make sure you have a straight back. And if you're advanced, you can lean forward and hold it here. And then you can come back. Hold these stretches for around 30 seconds. Otherwise, to open the hips a bit more, you can also open your legs and then go from one side to another side. And then you can also go forward to just make sure that your hips are open so that you have a good posture. These are 3 super simple stretches you can do before every practice. It takes you literally like 1.5 minutes if you do each one 30 seconds. And it just helps you to improve your overall posture and your overall meditation experience. To get started, to find your perfect meditation posture, I really invite you to now go on the ground, take your mat and take a pillow and just feel around how high it is comfortable for you to lift your bum, and just feel how good it feels and how actually you can be comfortable in a posture and you don't have to suffer through the lotus position. You can be fine, and then try it out. The posture itself is a practice the same as the meditation itself. So I really hope you liked this video, and leave me a comment if you have any questions regarding the posture, and I hope to see you in the next video.